These, that, and duct tape, you're going to get home.
So this is lesson 3 of the lockdown lesson. So in this episode, I'm going to talk through exactly what we take on a track day when we go, what is necessary for people on their first track day, and then all the way up to advanced riders, things you might be missing out on that you don't already know about. So I'll go find Taz and get him to talk you through exactly what we take with us when we go on a track day.
This is actually a very tall wall. My name is Tarran Mackenzie. I'm 24 years old. I am the younger brother, better looking, can grow a better beard.
No, get this side. This side's better.
Of Niall Mackenzie. I ride for Macam Yamaha in the British Superbike Championship, number 95. I've instructed on some track days very badly. I'm going to try and present what I take on a track day. First of all is the bike. Now, I don't have an R1 Superbike sat at home, unfortunately, so this is the best I've got, is the Team Scooter. It's 3 gears, front, reverse and neutral. Now, obviously the bike is the most important thing. It doesn't matter what bike you ride, it doesn't matter what it looks like, what type of bike it is, you can pretty much ride it around any track day. So obviously an electric scooter you can't ride, but the bike is obviously the main thing. The other thing is make sure your keys in your bike, because I've also done that. Luckily it was at Donington Park and I've not been too far from home, and I went home and got it, but make sure your keys in your bike. I'm not the biggest I'm not the cleverest person in the world. Well, what I do know is that a bike doesn't run without petrol. So, item number 2, petrol. Say there was 20 litres in there, right? And you were pouring 10 into your bike. 5 of it would be down the side of the bike, if you Niall Mackenzie. And this is how he measures how much fuel is in the bike. A bit of bamboo. That is actually bamboo. That there is a litre.
And this is
which is that side. So if I do that, that should be 2 litres, but that's 2 litres. And then it never got past that. This actually used to be the plastic box that I used to take on a track day that was filled with lots of stuff. Tyre warmers, rag, because it's nice to clean your bike every now and again. And a lot of people think, well, I don't need to clean it because it's just going to get dirty again, which is true. But when you've got a mechanic like Niall Mackenzie, when you go around and polish a few things and just clean your wheels, clean your chain, do whatever, you might notice something like wrong with the bike, which could, obviously if you don't notice that, it could end your track day early. So just cleaning it, simple clean, you might notice something. You might be a good mechanic and you've probably fast forwarded through this bit, but yeah, cleaning isn't a bad thing. So I'd take polish to clean the helmet, brake clean, chain lube. But the main thing on a track day is your Halford's adjustable spanner, because the clue's in the name, adjustable spanner. You can adjust anything with this. You torque your back wheel up with it. That and duct tape, you're gonna get home. The other thing you might want to take is spares wise for your bike. Simple things, brake levers and foot pegs, things that are gonna easily snap or break if you do have a little crash.
Necessitating an immediate red flag. Initial reports were loss of consciousness for Tarran.
Some people obviously go all out, they take spare fairings and everything, but if you're just your average track day guy that has a track bike, then little spares like that don't cost a lot can obviously make or break your day. Next on the list is probably one of the most important, is a tyre pressure gauge. I'm not Albert Einstein, but I know how to use. I actually looked at you to make sure I got his name right. If you don't know what pressures or if you've got different tyres to other guys or girls on the track day, then there is always normally a tyre guy there that's changing tyres and fitting tyres. So he would obviously have a recommendation, but if you do know what it is, then obviously make sure you've got your tyre pressure gauge, because again, if it's too soft, the tyre, then it could potentially be wearing your tyre and then it's going to cost you a new set of tyres. Or if it's too hard, then you could have a massive crash and not know why, and it's because your tyre pressure is too high. Taylor's got the tool bag out. I'm not going to go into much detail because our tool bag looks like it's come out of a scrapyard. Again, a bigger, I don't even know what this is. Looks good if someone's knocked you off on a track day. Obviously, if you're working on your bike, then you need something that's going to tighten and loosen your front and back wheels. Something that's, if you've got a problem, you need to get the tank off, you need to get the fairings off. Then the other thing is stands. Even if you don't have a tyre warmer, sometimes it is nice just to put your bike on a stand. Obviously, if you have got stands, then it means you can put tyre warmers on your bike. Generator. Some tracks don't have garages, don't have power. You might be late to the track day, you don't get a garage, or the garages might be full or whatever, and you want to put your tyre warmers on, or you want to boil the kettle. Be sure you take a generator, because again, it could make or break your track day. As generators go, I wouldn't recommend buying the Medusa T951, because you can probably charge your phone off it and that's about it, so I wouldn't buy that. Again, if you are a bit of a track day goer, I always take a spare set. If you go, say you went there on brand new tyres, you might have a duff tyre, and yeah, you need a spare set of tyres. So first things first with your kit is your leathers. Obviously, if you're riding down pit lane in a shorts and t-shirt, you're going to get pulled over. One thing, and it might sound stupid, but I always take a chair on a track day, because sometimes when you've had a good session, you've got a sweat on, you don't want to be standing around or trying to sit on your bike. Next, again, is a pair of boots. Unfortunately, you can't wear your steel toe cap boots that you wear to work. And gloves as well, as long as they're protective, the leather, and they fit you nicely. Make sure that if someone does knock you off, you've got some nice protective knuckles. Just make sure if you are going to hit them, do it good, because you're not going to be riding again, because you'll probably get kicked off the track then. Next is your helmets. Showy helmet is what me and Taylor wear. We've worn it for a few years now, and yeah, very comfortable and protective. You can't put a price on your head really, so I understand that obviously helmets are expensive to buy, but if I was going to save my money for anything, it would be on a good quality helmet. There's not actually a helmet in here at the moment. It's stuck at the Image Design Helmet Painters, because that's also on lockdown. This isn't a track day essential in my opinion. It's not a plug because I bought my suit dryer, but Capit's a pretty good suit dryer. After a long sweaty day riding, the last thing you want to be doing is chucking your leathers in the back of the van and then in the garage and leaving it there till your next track day. This is very good for drying your leathers out, and yeah, hopefully they sponsor me after I put this on. I'm the world's biggest Jesse. It dries your leathers obviously, but it also heats them up with a heat setting. So if you're on a knockhill track day, it's pretty nice to heat your leathers up before you get in them and they're nice and warm. When I'm packing my van to go on a track day, I like everything to be neat and tidy, so Yamaha sent me this massive kit bag. I think it is actually nearly as big as me, but yeah, you can stuff all your kit in. It's got room. Most kit bags are pretty good now and have enough room to put everything in there and keep it all nice and neat and tidy, and it's not flying about the back of the van when Dad's getting home to watch.
Tag it,
yeah. It's all about making or breaking your track day. Everything here, you might not take it and you get away with it, but if you do take it, then at least you know at the back of your mind you're covered for everything, and yeah, it's just about covering all the bases if you want to get the most out of your track days. So that's my guide to what you should be taking on a track day from a rider's perspective. I probably haven't mentioned half the things that you're thinking at home. Hopefully it's helped you a little bit, and yeah, hopefully see you on a track day soon once this coronavirus is over, and we can all get back to riding bikes and well, hopefully I can start racing again. Anyway, enough about me. Just spin around now.
Do you want to tell them about how I broke out into a rash?
I actually used the clippers on the dog to cut the dog's hair. I probably didn't clean them before I cut Taylor's hair. But just turn to the side again.
I'm still itchy now.
If you want a skin fade, you can see where I've layered it nicely there. There's a bit of a bowl cut there. Then that is a 1, which I thought was a 4 at the time. And then yeah, nice.